Hi, we'll see why odd number nodes required in MongoDB. A lot of people got confused with this concept, and I would like to explain why we need a odd number of nodes in a replica set in MongoDB. So let's start with the concept of basically there are two reasons for the odd number required in MongoDB. The first case is split brain issue, that is a network partition or something, and the second one is fault tolerance. Okay, so we'll see fault tolerance first, and then we'll go with the network partition issue. So imagine you have a primary, secondary. That means three nodes. In this case, you can have a primary can down, and then any of the secondary can become a primary. So and after that you can't have a further go down of any node from the existing secondaries, because the majority is very less. So the thumb rule is like you can calculate you can judge whether any further election will possible or not by replica set factor by total number of available nodes by total nodes. So I can say number of available nodes by total nodes. In this case, the available number of available nodes is 2 and total nodes is 3, so which is 0.6 something, and which is greater than 0.5. So in any case, the replica set factor is greater than 0.5, and there will be a election will happen, and you will see a primary. So even if it is equal, you won't see any majority, and you won't see any primary node selected from the replica set. So okay, so by that way, so you can have one node can be down. Okay, the fault tolerance is 1. So the further secondary goes down, so that means 1 by 3, which is not greater than 0.5. so then you won't see any primary election. Okay, hope this is clear. Now we'll go with 4 node replica set. This can be down. You will see this as a primary, and this cannot be down because 3 by 4 is not greater than 0.5. so the fault tolerance still only 1. Okay, and the if you go for 5 node replica set, this can be down, and this can be down, and this can be down. No, because you should have, so 3 by 5 is not greater than 0.5. so in this case 2 nodes can be go down, and the fault tolerance is 2. so similar way, you have a 6 node replica set, so you will still see the fault tolerance as 2 nodes. So by adding a even number of node, it doesn't add any value to get a advantage of fault tolerance. That means you can make any node unavailable. The fault tolerance here, my intention is you can lose the node as unavailable. So this is the one case. So in here, so if you add one more node, you will get a fault tolerance is 3. so in that case 7 means you will get a 3 node fault tolerance. So if you observe the pattern here, with the adding one node to the even number of nodes, you'll you'll keep on getting one increment of fault tolerance. That's the one main intention, to have a odd number of nodes in the MongoDB ReplicaSet. So now we'll see the brain split, split brain, or a network partition issue. So for that, we'll start with a 4-node ReplicaSet. Okay, so imagine this is your ReplicaSet, and there's a network partition. So when in case of even number of nodes, you tend to see the equal number of nodes in a network partition. So here you'll see 2, and here you'll see 2. Since majority is less here and here, so you won't see any primary election, because this become a read-only mode. You will see like this. This kind of ReplicaSet will not accept any updates or writes, I can say. So, but still you can read from the this ReplicaSet. So as soon as the network restored, you will see some primary election. So that can be happen. So now let's see with 5-node ReplicaSet, primary, secondary, and this is. So in this ReplicaSet, in any case, whether network partition happen between any way area, you will see either 2 or 3 or 3 or 2. So there's no other go. So in this case, since the majority is very less here, so this will become a read only, and there will be election happen in this side, and you will see this as a primary, or any of the secondary will become a primary, and you can write to this network. You still can write to this network, and as soon as you get the network restoration, you tend to get a sync from this primary to all the nodes. So in this case you don't see any issues. So similar way, so if you will go with a 6-node, primary, secondary, so the split should be off, and since the majority is less, see, because 3 by 6 is exactly equal to 0.5 but not greater than 0.5, so this become a read only, and you don't see any writes happen to any of the network partition. That's how you should have a odd number of nodes in this scenario as well. Okay, I hope this explains more clearly, and if you want more details on how it goes, you can always refer to my blog with the more details about why we need an odd number of nodes in ReplicaSet, with a detailed explanation, and one more blog. So one more post with interesting points about odd number of nodes in a ReplicaSet. So please subscribe and do like, and visit my website dbversity.com and dbfry.com. Thank you.